Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sleepy, and welcome back to the probably second to last episode of Danganronpa. So we have to investigate, and the next trial will be the final one. So we'll do the investigation, and then I will do the trial. And before I continue, I will put my mobile phone. Just shut it up, because otherwise... that's the wrong button. Because otherwise... I may get messages even at this time of the day. So let's go. Oh wait, that was right? Yeah, we need to go to the topmost floor. Floor 5, I think. 4 or 5. The one with the garden, you know what I'm talking about. So now I need to look at the map. Oh yeah, this is this one. Man, the music is jamming it for this time. It knows what's up. I ran the wrong way there. Yeah, fifth floor. Man, the music really... Oh wait, every room is open, right? So I can go in here as well. Yes! Holy hell, that's rocking it. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. Oh, yeah. Let's just talk to you first. Oops. The bookshelf seems really well made. Oh, that's basically Makoto. Basically Byakuya. The bookshelf feels really well made. It's filled with files of thick books. Who doesn't like a thick book? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? I don't want to see your penis. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So in other words...
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait. I thought Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room. That is ripped out.
See.
That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in here, along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Kusama, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing and the way the paper had been crumbled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report, put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared. It looks like Toko. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why wouldn't they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They wouldn't have to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information about the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice a picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Yeah. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot, 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way on your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, would that mean? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance that the body isn't actually Mukuro? It is Junko. Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm,
It's
right?
all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuyo's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of a device from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. Hunch? My hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free time. Free this time. Take it or don't. As you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Yeah, she may be like... what else is in here? Oh, a lot. Okay. Let's start with this. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow, it makes me feel anxious. Okay, there's this and that. Class number 78 student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hipsy. Mukuro Ikusaba, part of the ultimate despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? It's so Junko, isn't it? Like, the corpse, I mean. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Oh, okay, that's not very helpful. That's that done, and I think the data room was up here as well. Because now I can enter into this room. Oh!
Hey, Makoto!
Ah, Makoto! Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I'm totally not spying on old hero getting a bath and taking a bath. Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that one too much.
Yeah!
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although I couldn't bring myself to open
Cause,
it.
I mean...
Because it might explode, right? And that really sucked, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so, I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first, I don't want to get exploded. Tina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay. Right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. That's the Monokuma control room. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Wow, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, that was... I was kind of thinking the same thing. Well, that's Monokuma's place, right? First,
What the heck?
I mean, every part of this school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but...
Just a second.
This place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. What's that? There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. This one that... What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kinda looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. What could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can just do or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. It must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably go better check it out.
Yeah!
Yes, please. I'm kinda scared out of my mind right now, so I just cheer you on from over here. It's fine. What happened? There's a Monokuma on the floor. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Oh, she deployed the Monokuma. Hey! Give me all your donuts! Give me all your... Oh, damn it. Let me practice the voice again. This is a school announcement. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Mina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway. Say what? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup. You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess I found it. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Get back in and tell her. Okay.
Ah!
What? Hey Makoto, what was that just now? Monokuma.
Huh?
What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma?
Oh!
What? For real? Yep. It looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they definitely were in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey.
maybe the mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right.
But
If the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would be true. But if that is true... It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people... Okay, we know that. Thank you very much. And the mastermind, the Monokuma's puppeteer, with at least 16 students. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Okay, Monokuma control room. What's wrong with her? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, this is nothing. Okay? about you? Is everything okay?
'Cause, I mean,
Well, this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Hey, I can't say that. That is possible. That really helps. So, like, there's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time staring around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. What's with the door? What's wrong with Code? Let's see if I can get out. Okay. Wait, is she the mastermind? Because she wants to get out, like in cahoots with it? As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door. It locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked. Because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room,
Yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you are being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correcto, mundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone. Didn't you? Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure there was... you were as thorough as you could have been. Yeah, the fucking door Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can be opened from outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! Peace! He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So, it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of the time we've left. And I'm messing up the reading today for some reason. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You've got me all motivated.
You got
again.
it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. He took off at full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Okay, so now we can get... whoopsie daisy. You see that? Thank goodness you don't see that. Okay, I messed up something. Just saw that my game stopped moving. That's it. So, which rooms were closed? The lab, right? This was closed. Yes. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Okay, what can I can inspect a bunch of things. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Really, you don't make the connection? Oh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Icicles hanging from the bottom. Okay, so it's one of those two things, right? Either this or the other one. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... there's some kind of weird machine built to the wall. So much that's it. I've seen this kind of horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge storing dead bodies. Does it mean that this biolab's actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Like this. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition, germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply install the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. The temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Yeah, I tell you, it's Junko's corpse. Is that it? Quick machine. There's one on the left. The right-hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Biolab's secret has been added. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is Biolab lights. Okay. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Do I still have to open that thing? Come on. Okay, weird machine. Okay, that's the same thing. Stack of tarps. So that's it, right? Booklet, okay. So that's it in here? Okay. So wait, what else do I have to do? No. I know I need to inspect the corpse. Let's do this next. Yeah, it's Junko's body, it's not... Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here? Oh no. Did someone really... They want to come off down. Is it true? Is it really even paper, plastic and people? Well, I don't think it's related to the cave. Sure. That's the first place where I would throw a corpse. Maybe the body's in it too. I better check to be sure. I didn't find anything near the clothes resembling the body, but if it's not in here either, then it must be... It should be in the biolab. But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's some other thing. A tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this is originally from the Biolab? Yes, Monokuma, yes, it is. Let's check the... That's all I already need to check out here. Fine, then I just go. Back to the biolab, I guess. My music's kicking it. Can I now open it? Machine. Yeah, we know that. No, okay. Okay. Kyoki and Byakuya think that the tragedy refers to what happened here. What happened here was desperately horrific, absolutely, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history kinda seems like an overstatement. Right. Maybe it's not the mass murder, but like something that happened afterwards, because for Monokuma, the ultimate despair, like the ultimate showing of hope would be bad, right? The Ruby skeleton would be one I can hardly see that. Look at it. Okay, nothing here, that's fine, I guess. Other than that, I have the dojo, where there is nothing, I guess. Let's just check out. Check it out. Oh, Toko. Yeah, you are the person. Oh, Toko. So, this is what you do.
What do you want?
I'm so disgusted. Are you so disgusted? God damn it. It doesn't matter. Am I so disgusted with the wonderful sight? No, that's not at all. I just thought maybe you found a clue. I haven't. Place was related to the case of something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Calm down. You have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone thinks, oh, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure. I can't disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being locked down. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I've gotta get going. This is an elaborate act. Okay. Now let's go to the other two rooms. Kodo. Huh. Nothing here. Which rooms were closed? Also. Soda. Huh. Which rooms were closed as... Huh. Or something else locked off. But it wasn't nothing here, right? Because this was open, this is where the poisons were, but I mean, I guess we can go in. Yeah, that's where the poisons were. Sakura entered her life by drinking the poison from her. It's all the mastermind's fault, whoever they are, I can never forgive them. Well, that was a nice throwback, but kind of unnecessary, what I'm about to do. Or maybe there's something new here. It wasn't here for a while. All these flowers. Okay, let's just... Where else do I go? Oh wait, was it? It was on the second floor, right? The toilet with the secret room? Let's check this room again. The back closet. With the astronomy and physics lab, right? Another back door. This is... Yeah, okay, nothing else. The equipment room, sorry. I guess the game would stop me or trigger something if I ran into a room where I'm not supposed to be, or where I'm supposed to be. Okay, let us check out the dorms now. The new dorms. Is the red room or Sakura? Lost her life. This one was it, right? Come on. Come on. Lock onto it. So I should probably get them wing. Okay, fine. Okay, I think we should go to the dorms now. First office, store, other room, despair motel, I guess hotel. Let's get up here. The gate's open. I can finally check out the second floor on the dorms, which means I have to do it. Oh my god. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. I can actually walk through this. Oh my god. Ah, okay. There are just a couple of rooms. Holy hell. Is this related to the disaster? Wait, oh no, this room. What is this room? There was someone crushed under that. Holy hell. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Wow, thank you very much. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom. Just a big pile of rubble. Okay, nothing in here, apparently. Let's just leave. Why is there so much blood everywhere? Oh my god. Holy hell. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Bathroom. Looks... really nothing here. Fine. They look intact. Okay, I'm gonna go in here last, I guess. Ooh, that looks nice. Is this what Kyoko was saying? This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? Regret? You can't continue to talk, you know. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay. You mean that panel there? There are 3 things on top of each other. My gosh. Look at that first. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
When we used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then, you might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much on... What's wrong with it today? There's not much though. Nothing. We don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all that there is. Not much is there.
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete kitty-goody failure. Kitty-giddy failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get on our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. Desk itself? The desk is the desk to a home computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Wow, do I get another coin for the chair? A leather chair. I can't imagine a student being using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's, okay. And other than that, there's just the hidden compartment door, right? Good. Huh? There's a strange gap on the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just a normal gap. You can feel a breeze coming out. Breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side. Open space? Does it mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick. Yes, so easy. I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters or numbers. Oh, that didn't read it. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
Well, it could be made out of words and, I don't know, combinations of numbers. I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could find of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his past. When I think of him, how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Oh, come on. Just type it already. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it... wrong. Oh, it did. What? That did it! Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Why? Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Wait up! This will be sad. Hey, Kyoko. May as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The present. Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'm not gonna touch it, it's her present, not mine. She was right, it was unusual. Oh, whoops. She said that. Well, and she couldn't stop looking at it. No, not just looking at it, glaring. Just rip the fucking paper off. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm in kind of a bad light from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? Think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
Who's a dildo? If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you will be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? What's in the box? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh. That was in the box. It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? This is your dad. This is your dad. Kyoko said just as I thought. Come on. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Yeah, okay. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't make much.
In other
It
words...
doesn't leave much left. Well, you know what I mean. Much to assume. God damn it. What's wrong with me? That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? No, of course not. Okay, I gave up, yada yada yada. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present. Oh, that's nice to put it. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Oh, okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. If you had played Amnesia, you knew you should have been do it otherwise, but fine. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
Seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then, I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Yes, bullets and this thing. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He couldn't have inherited our family business or legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he wouldn't have been that much more. He would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. There's a picture, though, I want to click on. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, this is a picture of Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. It gave me to cut myself free from the past, but yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmasters had this picture all this time, he must really have cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole my only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down.
Just a
I need to
second.
get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me against... maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easy. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Fine, I guess. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Yeah, we know that already. That he's here. No need for all the flashbacks. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the headmaster's true identity is one of us. One of us, yeah, we know that. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. I think it's Juko, the corpse. I think the corpse was Juko. Or Juko's corpse, I should say. Even Mukuro. Even she is undeniably dead. So the ones still alive are... me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Yes? Oh yeah, I have one more room to check. I forgot about that. This one. I haven't found Hiro anywhere. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before us must have used these lockers. Oh my god. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I don't even bother trying. Is it for all of them the same? Already broken. There's something. What's the purpose of this room then? If every locker is broken. Or... Nope, locked. There's a card reader on the door. That must be the way you get it open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers on the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, just give it a try. I took my e-handbook and ran it across the card reader. Then... no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but... what about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Why are you talking to yourself? Okay, let's give it one more try. Oh, come on, just do it. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader. And... alright. That's just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what's inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Oh, so there are some that I can open, right? Emergency handbook. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what's inside. This locker is certainly disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Like Hero. This is a crystal ball. Huh? Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Well, if he's the winner of the last killing game, it is. Is this a deck of playing cards? Or they're tarot cards? Wait, aren't those used for fortune telling? It's just a coincidence, right? But I don't think so, but there are all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. No, not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks and saw... But the moment I looked inside the notebook, a sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Ooh. That's it, right? There's nothing. There's a bunch of other lockers. Let's just try that out. Emergency handbook opened. Anything that is a clue. Opened. Anything that could be a clue. Is this just, those just red herrings? Oh, no. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocket book. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating owner's privacy, but better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here who can ruin life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, right? They knew it was. And they knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what does it mean for this locker? And what you wrote here completely contradicts what you already told me. She said that she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Yeah, we know that, okay. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, question marks spinning around in my mind just started spinning that much faster. I looked at it. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. A second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There is a second despair, okay. Is there anything else? No. Whoops. R. But the more I see, the less sense it makes, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. Okay, so I've checked out every other locker, right? Yes. Okay. So it's... Oh, I don't need to find the corpse? Okay.
This is a school announcement. Is
Good.
everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
Oh,
your
okay. It's a
generous
hint.
headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. Even knowing that. He said to go to the gym, right? Okay, I don't have to run there. That's good. Hello, Hiro. Oh, hey, Hiro.
Makoto?
Why did you act so surprised?
No reason.
You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What did he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Hiro, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time?
That they win killing games.
Before? No, it's actually... Oh no, it's just him, like, spawning. That's it. Okay. Boom! Hello.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be the envelope on the ground in front of you.
Envelope? This one? This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. I like how, what was his name, Taka, is blocking Junko's face. Yeah, so they were in one class at one point. So they were students already. Right? It was almost everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but... there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusaba? This girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this weird is weird enough by itself. Are we all wearing matching uniforms? We are. You are not on this. They are. Right? I'm not on this, yeah. I don't remember anything like this. Because you are not on this. I don't see Makoto here. And now that I'm looking at this, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Is that your problem right now? But I guess that doesn't make sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me, they didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way of standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out.
But
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of a mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? It'll be totally out of left field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Huh. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Are they the group? Are they the ultimate despair? How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear things up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay, I will end the episode here, because it's going on for far longer than I expected. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Sleepy, and I hope you have a good night.